And welcome back to part 2 of Murder on Eridanos Eridina, the Halcyon Helen DLC. And let's get back to it from the point where we left off in the lab, the RRDD lab. Hello?
I can hear you out there.
Yes?
If you still possess the majority of your mental capacity, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see this glass.
It's a rather specific question or description of what has qualified me to communicate with you. What hint? I'm just using this terminal. Ba ba ba. It's Rizzo's. Right, vending machine? Rizzo's makes Jello?
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized.
Okay, is Aether their word for heaven or is it their word for the internet? Because I've seen it, I feel like it's been used in both contexts.
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth Bellamy,
Yeah, but there's still a murder case I'm
One can't
investigating. You don't have
so
to,
many
like,
symbols
okay.
around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector.
Okay.
You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Do something to help.
I suppose I should make myself useful.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Nice.
And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not.
Wonder what's going to be in those closets.
Clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up? They were human beings. Don't you care about them at all?
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
Okay.
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
No.
So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files. But will you understand the data once you've acquired it? Essentially, we research new innovations for an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed. The product's potential for profit is nearly limitless.
Okay, what is
I'm
it?
afraid explaining the science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding.
Well, give me the elevator pitch.
If it's causing sudden aggressive behavior in lab technicians, you must be a fast-acting neurological agent of some kind.
I've underestimated you. Yes, it seems to be an adverse effect of several organisms attaching to a subject. Quite unnerving. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Your call, Captain.
Nice.
I don't know if the lab techs can even be helped at this point.
The door to the lower lab.
Yeah, I'll do the sedative option because I'm a good guy.
I'll unseal the access hallway for you now.
That's me.
Take care.
Level up. One more level and I will have the perk that grants companion perk bonuses even when they're still on the ship. So that's going to be nice.
That's awful. I wonder if this poor fella had a family.
Okay, guys, we're going to sneak because there has... Utility terminal is that way. Right? Oh, the door's right there. That's so easy. The door's barred. It's not that easy. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't, nope, nope. Can you see my companions?
Me?
Here they come!
Up, didn't work. Oh, hi there. And the leg. Okay, it's 2 guards dead. That's not the It's not the end, right? We're still doing fine. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, just like five employees dead. It's fine. It's fine. Blind you. Okay, cool. Maybe if I just... Oh, great. There's more of them. Boy.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Okay, cool.
Imagine making that
Now...
much stuff and it still tastes bad.
What? Are you talking about Rizzo's? Rizzo's tastes great. What's your deal? Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. I mean, there's a big old cluster of people, but you know, I'm pretty sure most of the people are handled peacefully. Purple berry punch. Oh, that's why it's a lemon slap, because it's either a punch or a slap. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello? Closet full of loot. Actually, wait, what did I just pick up? The Vermin 2. I was hoping there'd be one of these.
Rizzo's could have helped a lot of people with all the bits they poured into this place.
Yeah, but like they gave them all tasty drinks. People were happy. Okay, I think that this whole thing has proven that maybe people are a little too happy. Oh, the door's blocked. Okay, I guess this ladder isn't. These stairs, I mean, there's stairs and ladder. Who am I?
Just who in the... Oh my god. It's you. Wait.
It's who?
Think you...
We better hurry, Captain.
What? I literally can't go. Oh. I see the doors of dramatic timing. Got it.
Just when we were gonna get some
What?
answers?
The exact opposite time of what I needed to stop this plot from going forward.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, right, this gun.
Confirmation
Analyze.
of discrepancy confirmed. This
Mhm.
person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
I thought my character was supposed to be the dead guy. I'm like, okay.
Well, they're definitely dead. Any
Yep.
idea what happened?
That's what the scanner told me. The scanner also told me they're recently alive, which I also knew because I saw them when we were talking through the.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right.
See, with the needle wounds, it makes you wonder. It might be the mosquitoes, because those sounded terrifying. But oh, there's more over here.
The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Oh, okay. Not incredibly useful information.
Not gonna. Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. This is. This is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseous slug research report 1. Subject: a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites.
Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests. See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
Well, we know how they got in and out. A route that we can't take. Okay, so we need a spectrum of every color to open this thing. And that's kind of cool. And I get the rest of the spectrum vodka so I can open up that thing. What the?
Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate
What?
the orchards at this time. Releasing the
Pollen-
mosquitoes for pollinization.
Okay, I was really hoping that mosquitoes were going to remain an off-camera subject. They weren't actually going to get involved in the. You know what I mean? Just let it be a thing. Father, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Why am I looking through this? Let's go stop the mosquitoes. Sublight.
Oh, hey! Are those mosquito hives? Don't worry, I'll keep my distance.
Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. How am I supposed to hit him? How am I supposed to hit him? Look at it. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Mosquito venom sacs
Okay, let's turn these things off, please.
with health that makes a single sting item.
Ah, thank you. Oh boy, can we check who sabotaged this? All right. Oh, what's this?
This device bears trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, and warning. User has stopped paying attention.
Wait, what? No,
Uploading
no.
scan.
I was listening.
What did you
Probably
find?
wasn't. Was Rizzo himself? Oh no. Oh, that's not a lie. That's just plain evil. I'm gonna go with the dumb option.
I guess that's progress for you.
Ouch.
Slug runs the hotels. And the spaceport. And Law knows what else. So that don't exactly narrow it down.
No, not really. No. So I want to get that weapon, whatever's in there, because that sounds cool. I thought I'd stop the pollination of these things.
Take your best shot, Top. I'll fix you right up.
Didn't I? Very weird. Here we go. I mostly just want to use Provider's ability because it is an AoE and there are a ton of them. Oh, I should probably heal up. Yep. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I can't let you drop too low. Oh, I shouldn't have to jump in there. I just can't make the right decision on this, can I? Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You are fine. I feel like the only way I can possibly hit these things is if I slow down time. Okay, you can't loot those things. They're bees. Ah, finally. Okay, I thought I turned the terminal off and that would have stopped them. Oh yeah, I gotta get back to my ship. That's what I gotta do. Hey! Oh, that's still some settling.
Get Rizzo's ground up, pound up fruit drinks, made with mostly berries and twigs. Now I'd love to get you something, maybe a couple somethings. Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price. Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought
Oh
more.
no.
Oh, if you're looking for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
Alright. Which ones do you have? You got orange. I'm just gonna buy one orange. And that's all you got? Oh, you this is rum and something, that's rum and something. I'm pretty sure I already got red. No, I got red. Nah. Okay. How am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's still the 6. Oh, there seem to be a couple of markers. Oh, look at the sign. Oh, so many places to go. I'm not going to any of them. Oh, it's just sitting right here the whole time. No. I think what it is they were trying to figure out what chemical to take out of the slug that would then allow them to make people super happy. And then they ended up just straight up putting the slug in people's necks. Is that... Yes! Let's go get the secret weapon. Ellie, distract him while I steal this crunch. Let's get it.
Captain, you just found a Rizzo's product I might actually like.
Should we test it? I'm gonna test it. Oh wait, also science weapons are bad for me because of my low intelligence. So I'm gonna say no to that. I'm just gonna trust that this spot up here, we'll be going to this for later for the main story. That it makes sense to stop here first. Also, are these things just connectors or those paths? I think the yellow ones here are paths. These are just connectors for the aesthetic. Oh my god, put this gun away, it's a hotel. It's supposed to be respectable established. Oh.
What floor would you like to visit?
The VIP guest floor?
So sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
I guess I'm just going to the penthouse.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination
Yep.
cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious.
I'd say it should be
But
troublesome in
let's concentrate
general.
on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Let's do it.
You have my attention.
No, let be theatrical and cinematic. Well, this is more of like a serial than cinema, really. It takes a lot more from TV.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
I mean, it's good to make sure they get that support as soon as they can, but it still feels like an evil thing to do. I can't explain why, because this money should go to her family.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
I think it's him, and his first name starts with a B. Or last name, whatever name isn't the part of the thing with the, yeah.
This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
That was a pretty cool drama one-liner.
I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies.
Man, he's got some good lines. He must be the killer.
Your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner.
All right. Oh, she's just right here in the. Oh, everybody's watching the show. All right, really, you need it. I'm gonna guess it's reminiscent of like those like bird masks, right?
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, it's not what it looks like.
Magic. Oh. Wait a second. Are you not the one that's supposed to? Wait. So they're not the What? What are you doing here?
Looks can be deceiving, friend. For example, example, what looks like misappropriation may, in fact, be a misunderstanding. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
This makes sense as reasonable. Let's go with Felix. I'm sorry. Let's go with Felix.
Both his legs? Could we leave him with one good leg? I'm pretty sure crippling the mascot's bad luck for the Rangers.
Wow. Looks like you've got some mascots of your own, except they're heavily armed.
Yep.
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message, something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Okay, yeah, your excuse actually worked. That lie that you had made sense to me, but now I know it's not the case.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna
fistful?
slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
I forgot how much I enjoyed the dialogue in this game. They throw enough like bizarre phrases for world building that it's actually pretty funny.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Nice. I made it to level 30. Now, I believe level 30 is the max. But because I have the DLCs, you can technically go further. But also, this should get me the perk I really wanted. That should apply companion bonuses even when they're not in the party. Looks like it. Were these all the clues that we've collected? Is this interesting? So this like updates with things. I wonder if choices we make ever. So like she's crossed off. Wonder if there's like one of like choices we make change what happens. This board. Cool. Ooh. Oh, that is really cool. Oh, that is really cool. Like you can install. That's neat. I'm not gonna bother looking at all the things. But that's nice if you ever like step away from the game and you get back to it and it's like, hey, here's a recap of what's been going on so far.
What floor would you like to visit?
I really want to go to the VIP guest book, but I know you're going to say no. Okay, so it's not taking us to that spot. That spot seems to be its own thing, but they're also ooh. So now I got like 3 main storylines. I don't like look. These 3 here, they're like their main quests, right? It says right there, main quest. So like, does it matter what order I go to these in? It feels weird to me. Like I feel like there's a order to take them in that will bring me geographically in an easier path. I don't know. Oh. It's awkward.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
Yeah, I already read it off the thing.
You know, that is a remarkably brazen invasion of privacy. I feel a strange combination of annoyed and flattered. Would
Yeah,
you
I'm an
humor me?
inspector.
I really was looking forward to delivering my autopsy report. It's one of
Go
the
ahead
perks of
and
my
say
profession.
it.
Poison in
The
Bellamy's
quick
stomach.
version.
Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich also had a stomach ailment recently. No such thing as coincidences. Was that efficient enough for you? Almost certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion.
No, I feel like those two things would come to different conclusions.
The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table. But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
It's oddly poetic.
I had a feeling you'd understand. Yes, you've made your habit of reading other people's terminals quite clear.
It's a definite habit.
Every patient I treat. Despite appearances, I'm not merely a coroner. I'm also the Grand Colonial's only, and therefore greatest, doctor.
I was gonna mock her for the fact that she's using the position of being the only one to call herself the greatest, but I've literally seen a person do that. So that's just ego.
I don't see the conflict of interest. If I do my job as a doctor, I rarely have to call upon my skills as a coroner. And if a patient
This
dies
makes
after my
sense.
treatment, my coroner's report practically writes itself.
That makes even more sense. Now I need to talk to her about something?
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
I think I need to ask you about something.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
I'm an investigator. It's what I'm supposed to do.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has
Exactly.
Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access.
It doesn't, but okay.
You can now come and go as you please.
See if your response.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
You're like the exact opposite of the other person being like, oh, we give them their space. And then the elevator's like, nah, get up in their face. I'll just go over here.
About time you arrived. See you
Whoa.
dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
I kind of want to draw my weapon, but I also don't want to risk. I'm going to charm.
Oh, now that can't be in the script, is it? Now, is it warm in here? I must send for a mechanical to look at the thermostat. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy.
Are they basing this character off of Bela Lugosi? If I'm saying the name totally wrong, I'm just going to cut this bit out.
Well, then how did you get in here? The only staffer cleared for guest room entry is the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Hello.
Wait, you knew that?
terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend who did Bellamy in. No, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. But one quick question before we begin. How was it that Bellamy met?
I'm not going to give him details because then we're going to do that trope where he then goes, well, it's not me that poisoned her. And I could be like, haha, I didn't say poison. That counts as evidence.
Whoever did this must have been quite heartless.
I was expecting you to make a joke and say it might be your producer.
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man.
This might give me some hints.
Time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
That makes sense. It's the reason.
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way. Unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's meteorites.
Wait, you were willing to do an uncredited role? I mean, that would have been really early in your career, I'm assuming. You just feel like the type of person that A, would not take a role that isn't named, B, wouldn't take a role on only just one page, C, wouldn't audition. You would just wait for a phone call to come in.
I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? We've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
My theory right now is the poison was an act done by someone else with the intention of delaying whatever was going on. Either delaying the shoot or delaying the release of Rizzo's Brown. And it just happened to be someone else was killing him at the same time. So that's my guess, that the poison, someone did that as an intentional crime, but not intentionally murder. That's my prediction.
I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
So the minimum that they deserve, in theory, could imply a fair amount or a decent amount, if he actually had, you know, and what's the word? Like an understanding of others' careers other than acting.
Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch.
Exactly.
I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor. Very well.
What if he poisoned both of them?
Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. But I suppose we may discuss it further.
Okay, I've already said all the stuff on that. Okay, cool. And goodbye. Okay. This is my theory. The poison is an unrelated crime. It is! Alright. It's good to know. I'm guessing I'm going to the lobby because the mission tells me to talk to the chef. Hey, chef, who did you poison?
Yes?
With this
Are you here for
thumb.
the rack
You
of
look
smoked
familiar.
sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait.
Smoked sprat?
Weren't you listening? We're reserved solid for the next month. I'm sorry, but you'll really need to order in advance. Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
I love that this game made a very smart move in choosing to relate to people who have jobs. Like, I feel like they gave them a nice broad audience.
You're the inspector?
Yep.
Here?
Yes.
Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
That was suspicious.
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest. Oh my lord, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings.
That part's less
Okay.
relatable.
I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable
Perfect.
Keane has access to the security
Uh-oh,
footage
someone
in her
stole the
office on
tape!
switchboard. If you visit
I bet
her,
someone stole
you
the
can
tape.
figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
I'm more than confident somebody stole the. Oh. This grounds work happening outside.
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course.
Yeah,
Why
no,
else
that makes
should I
sense.
worry
He's not
about it?
guilty because of murder. He's guilty because he doesn't want to get fired.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector.
Perfect.
I'm sure you'll
I
find the
am
true
going to go
culprit
back to the hotel room, drop a save, and continue this when there's less weed whacking going on. Okay, we are back with a minimal number of weed whackers. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I knew it.
Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terroré, blood, terroré, unidentifiable biological fluids, terroré.
I'm confused.
Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents. These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress in humans. Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained Rizzo Spectrum vodka. The presence of terroré biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
So that's evidence of the poison, possibly. Oh, you got nice little candy on the sitting on the pillow. Oh, is this your script? This must be your script. Oh, if I had read this before the conversation, would that have? You are talented. You are magnificent. You are a joy for others to be around. Okay. Is that instead of a mirror, which explains the eyeliner being an odd shade of purple. Gelatinous. Whoa.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Whoa.
A single footprint, size 10, tossball cleat sized. The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen. Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer. The soil in his footprint likely came from there.
Interesting. Okay. Also sounds like a good time to... Oh, it's already... Lame. He took all the fun out of that. See, this person has a mirror. They didn't take it down and write weird inspirational quotes. let it be.
Enter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater
Hi.
aficionado and or dumbstruck fan. You are standing in the vicinity of Burbage 3001, the latest and therefore greatest automechanical actor ever designed.
The boss just before designed. Okay, who remembers the blast of the jellyfish? You know, in Mass Effect, where there's like these random posters just around, and you can find a poster for some like Bad Boys style action star, and it's like, what are the jellyfish, the Hanar and an Elcor, which are, if you've played Mass Effect, those are the two species with the most unique of speech patterns, and they choose to have them be the duo of a comedy, not a comedy, duo of like a 80s badass cop movie, but because they have like the most monotonous line delivery, it's like even more awesome. That's what this, I want to see this robot in a show. Like, this robot in a show sounds good. Because their deadpan performance would just make it funny. Also, I want them to make a Blast of the Jellyfish movie. Engineering.
Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolridge. Enter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether.
Is his entire body moving except for the head? I'm really... Something about that movement isn't sitting right with me.
Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse.
Oh wait, so this wasn't her crime-fighting partner, this was a replacement? Or this was a side character that was then going to take over the series after? Yeah, I don't know.
This unit has been programmed to simulate existential dread. Watch Burbage 3001 contemplate its mortality in the critically acclaimed drama, Waiting for Results. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles, randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen, is there no justice in the world?
Instead of the Pillament. That's awesome. Okay, so he's just sending me all over the place now. I feel like there's going to be a decent amount of backtracking no matter where I go. Man who shaved and to toss ball. No, that's, you know, why not? Let's try this way. Everything's telling me it's the other way you need to go first. Oh, shoot. What? Hold up. Yes, right outside the hotel. That can't be right. That was definitely the right way to go if these baddies are advancing from this direction. Oh. Also, I just noticed my character's sleepy, so, yeah, he's a suspect now. Look at that. Maybe. I don't know. She's dead. She's no suspect. Also, she knows one of these people. I think it's him. I think it's Mr. Mr. Fingles. He's the Fingle man. Or Rizzo's, not Fizzos, it's Rizzo's. He's the Ringle. I assume you know what reference I'm going for here. Okay, that's like. Alright, you know the drill. It's the end of the episode. Next week we'll get on to part 3 of this DLC. I'm having fun. This thing is pretty cool. It's been a fun DLC.